Here we are at UCSD on March 2nd at 4:15 at the Reclaim UCSD protest.
Calendar is up.
No babies? Okay.
We're right now doing one committee meeting still from the GA. That lady would be a nice person to talk to.
What's her name?
Her name is Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey.
I'm Eugene. Are you a student at UCSD?
I'm a student at UCSD, and just what's going on is there's a lot of unrest about fee hikes and the transparency of how the regions are chosen and how school policies are made. Those are the things I have the biggest problem with. And we've just been having higher and higher fees and fewer resources for students every quarter. And that seems to be a problem. People haven't been able to get solutions through by going through the student council, associated students, or any other kind of more traditional means. So this more radical action is happening.
Tell me a little bit more about the action. What's happening? What are you guys actually doing here?
There is a list of demands that the students have made. When those demands are met, we'll leave. Hopefully they'll be met by March 8th. That's kind of the deadline that we're putting out to the Chancellors.
And what space is this?
This is the Chancellor's conference room.
And what are the different people doing right now?
They're having committee meetings, trying to figure out where to go next, what to do, how to reach out to more students, how to make this is an open space. I'd want to point out that this space is still open for the Chancellors and for people that would use this room to still hold their meetings here. And we will be quiet and politely and civilly participate if we can.
Have you delivered the demands to the Chancellor?
They have the demands, and they're having they're about to get our kind of action, our plan of action for what we'll do next.
Out of the demands, what would you say the most important one to you is?
I think the most important one to me is about a resource we have on campus called OASIS, which provides free tutoring to students for all of the general courses like math and biology, the basic tracks. And the funding for that is always threatened. And I think it's a really important resource for students to have, especially students that have come in from public schools and districts that didn't have that much funding to begin with. I know that OASIS is really important for them to be able to stay on track to do the more difficult, majors that might be too difficult for them otherwise become accessible if they have OASIS. So that's something that I'm really interested in. I want to keep that resource for students.
And are people sleeping here? Is that
Yeah.
Last night, was that the first night?
Yeah.
How did that go?
I wasn't here for that, but I think there were 55 people here. So I'd say pretty well. And it was peaceful.
How's the response been from the general student body out there?
I think students that know about it are pretty receptive. However, I don't know how many students are really aware of what's going on. I know the march was kind of shocking to a lot of students. They didn't even realize it would be there. A lot of people approached me asking me what it was about.
To the UCSD campus, which has a lot of people in a lot of different positions. Students should be aware of what we are doing and why we are doing it, because we are representing every single student here who is paying tuition. There are also teachers, staff, and faculty whose pay is affected by administrative decisions, and we need to be reaching out to those administrators as well to let them know why we're here and essentially get them involved with our demands, and that takes a lot of outreach, so that's what we're working on.
And are you a student here at UCSD?
I am a student here, yeah. I'm a third-year sociology student.
Excellent. And what would you say is one of the most important demands out of the list of demands that you guys are asking for that you'd like to see addressed?
Immediately, I would like to see that clinics be permanently kept open because of just the timing of us being close to finals week. We are the last remaining bulwark into the continual opening of Clix, and I feel like
What is that organization?
Clix Library was the 24-hour study space that was available up until this year, that was retaken by students, reclaimed, and that is one of the most immediate things that I feel like students should definitely have going into finals week so they can succeed as students.
Excellent. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Muhammad Ali.
What are you working on?
I'm actually studying right now for my chem midterm.
Excellent. Well, I don't want to intrude on that.
It's good to have little breaks now.
So can you tell us like where we're going?
We are going to Clix.
What's that?
This is the the library that the students reclaimed. It got closed down last quarter. Yeah, it got closed over summer. It was a great student resource to all kids. There were study spaces galore. They closed it saying they didn't have enough money to operate it, and now they're saying that they're just going to renovate it, take it down completely, which is a construction project that's costing $6-7 million when it only costs $450,000 to keep it open as a student-run co-op.
So aside from the Chancellor's conference room here, there's a second location on campus that's been reclaimed.
Yeah, this is the second building that we reclaimed.
And did that happen both at the same time, or?
No. Clix happened at
finals week of last quarter.
yeah, so basically around the same time of like where we are now, the quarter last
Beginning
quarter.
of December, like around 10th or something like that. Around that week.
Yeah, it was final. We wanted to open up to students for finals week so they could have, you know, a place to study. That's what it's there for. They took it away. They took it back.
Have you had any resistance from campus authorities in any way?
The first day we got there, cops were sent over. They were speaking in belligerent ways to students. We said they're making us feel uncomfortable, and the admin actually respected our requests and had them go away. They've been present, but they haven't been belligerent in any way, which is nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, and it's turned into like an art space now because
It's reclaimed.
it's,
Student run.
yeah, it's student run, and there's some really great art in there.
So this building is called Clix Center.
Yeah, or it used to be Center for Library and Instructional Computing Services. Clix.
What did they used to do here?
There used to be computers. All the computers have been removed, but the desks and tables are still here.